Hello, this is wmpyr here to share a technique with you all that I feel is very important and can possibly save lives. Okay, so where does it come from? It comes from the Heaven Six, which is a very staple move in the Filipino martial arts. The Heaven Six, normally done with double sticks, but let me just do it empty-handed. Looks something like this, right? So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right here. With this movement right here, the core movement, the core is basically arms closing and opening, closing and opening. And to truly understand the Heaven Six and to truly make use of it, every movement has to have purpose. Everything has to be functionalized. And today we're going to focus on this closing aspect. The closing aspect is not just for follow through. So like when I strike somebody, I follow through, so therefore now my arms are closed, right? So bam, and then you can see my arms are closed. It's not just for that. We can also use the arms closed for catching a limb, okay? And the way that we're going to do this is, first off, imagine this person has a knife or a gun and they're holding me up at this point. So this is a very bad situation for me, okay? And so in this case, and this is a discussion I've had with my student right now, and he'll probably remind me to tell you all, if you're ever in this situation, give them your wallet. You know, if they're asking for money, just give. Why risk your life here? If you know that if you give them your wallet and you'll be okay, then that's the smarter thing to do. I've been in a similar situation, and guess what? I paid them the money. You know, why risk? To see, let's see if I could pull this off. Let's see how badass I am. Well, why risk that, you know, and get killed or something? So that's let me just get that out of the way. But let's say you have a bad feeling. You think this guy's going to pull the trigger anyway, okay? So, or he's going to cut you on your neck. He's going to try to kill you. So in a situation like that, okay, what is commonly taught is to do this with the scissor technique. Boom, like so. Okay? And if you notice right here, when I do that, there's no control on the arm. Okay, so let me go. I go this way. This arm is free, right? What that means is it relies 100% that the move that I do this to their hand, so they're holding a weapon, and it does this so violently and so fast that it'll make them drop the weapon. And it relies 100% on that working, because if it doesn't, they'll just come right back and cut me or come right back and shoot me. So because there's no control, I'm not controlling the arm. So boom right here, and they come back and cut or shoot me. So this needs to work, in other words. And if it doesn't, then I'm screwed, right? So that means this is a high risk. This is kind of like a move that's very luck oriented, right? So I recommend, I'm not saying that this move doesn't work, and I know it's taught in a lot of Filipino martial arts circles, okay? So my recommendation to you all is that when you do this move, make sure that this person, it's like a situation where this person is not really paying attention to you. They're focused more on the person over there, and they just kind of have the gun at you right here, and they're like, yeah, and you know, I'm gonna take care of you later, but in the meantime, I'm more focused over here. And you know, they're not really focused, the grip is not good, then, you know, it might be worth doing this move. Okay, so it's in a situation like that. If they're solid and they have you like this, and they have a solid grip, and you try this, I wouldn't risk it. I think it's a bad idea. If you got nothing else, then go for it, okay? But if not, it's just give them your wallet, or it just seems like a really bad idea. Boom, right here. I just cut myself. You know, I could feel his arm just went like that. I moved, helped him cut my neck. This is very bad, you know? So, once again, I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm saying you have to look at the situation. For certain situations, the pro is that if you pull it off, instantly you get a disarm. So that's a very powerful move. The con, the minus, is that if it doesn't work, you have no control over the arm, and now you know, they're going to attack you and you're in big trouble. So what I like instead, right, it's fine to have that move in the arsenal. Just understand its pros and cons, okay? So what I like to do instead is, like, whether it's here or whether we have some distance, either way is to go ahead and use what I said, the catching aspect by closing the arms, right? So I'm going to go like this, okay? Notice I caught his arm and pushed it away. Right here, let's say if he has a knife, this is not secure, even though he's caught, and even though, no matter how much force I use, this is not secure. If he pulls his arm out like that and he has a blade, then my forearms are just cut right now. So I don't want to play that. So the moment I do it, I need to control immediately. I need to come in and secure it, okay? You need to pin it, you need to trap it, get it right here, and from here, now I can go for a disarm. Now I could do stuff like this and be like, what, you want to shoot me? You want to shoot me? You know? I could make him, you know, I can work on the disarming techniques. But until then, the first thing is, if it's right here, I need to get out of the way. That makes sense, right? You don't want to be in the line of fire, whether it's a knife or whether it's a firearm. So you got to get out of the way. You're pushing it also with your forearm right here. But if I only do this, who's to say now they're going to switch and, you know, shoot me in the leg, or what? They're going to be moving their arm, cutting me all over. So when they do that, I have to keep up with that, and I don't want to play that game. I don't want to see who's faster. Can I keep up with them or not? You know, like a Simon Says type game. I don't want to play that game. My life is on the line. So that's why I need this, the catch right here. Okay, so from right here, boom. I'm doing a fireball essentially. Okay, just imagine a Street Fighter. Boom, right here, and then immediately trap it. You gotta secure it, because once again, just going like this is not secure enough. Okay, so from right here, boom, boom. Doesn't take that much to go ahead and do that. So boom, right here. Okay, so I just push it out a little. I'm exaggerating for you guys right now so you can see it's boom, like this, right? And then I come in. But it doesn't have to, it could just be right there. See, that was just a small boom right here. Then trap it, and now we can work towards disarm. And the concept is the same even from out here. If you're lucky enough, the guy's swinging the knife out and he's being careless, and you happen to catch him right here, that's great. But notice, this is temporary. It's the same idea as this. This is not secure. Okay, the fireball move. This is not secure. So from here, you need to immediately secure it, all right? They're going to be fighting. And then work towards your disarm. You might have to soften them up a couple of times and start to work on that disarm, okay? So hopefully that makes sense to you all. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.